Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Lex, Time 21. I'm here with another video for you guys. I'm about to start doing something different on my YouTube channel that I've really never done. I've done collection videos before, so I want my Blu-ray, but I'm about to start showing the different collections of Blu-rays that have like Steelbooks, Marbles, or I'm about to start doing that as well within the next 12 months and going into the year. Obviously Black Friday's coming up, so I'm going to show my Black Friday haul. And obviously right now I'm going to start with Steelbooks since it's kind of the easiest thing to do. So I collected all my Steelbooks. I'm about to show you guys what I have in my Blu-ray collection. I have over 700 Blu-rays. I have a decent amount of Steelbooks. I picked them all out. I didn't know how many I actually had. So I got them kind of like 3 stacks right now. Not big stacks, but kind of decent size stacks of Steelbooks. I'm going to show you guys, not in a certain order. I guess I got everybody for two in a certain order. But let's go ahead and get into this. Hope you guys already with this. Please like that like button. Please subscribe more. And let's get into this, man. Let's give it a go. Alright, starting off with the first one I got is Watchmen, the director's cut. I picked this up when I think Batman vs Superman was coming out, and they started showing they released this on Steelbook. It comes with the director's cut with the Blu-ray and the special features. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie, and I'm really not a big fan of it. I just picked it up because the Steelbook is pretty cool. This is the back, and this is the side. It's a pretty decent looking Steelbook. It's a matte finish. It's not embossed. It's not, you don't really feel it, but it's a pretty decent looking Steelbook. I picked it up and I just like, oh, it's another add to the superhero collection. So, Watchmen. X-Men Apocalypse. This is a pretty decent looking Steelbook as well. You got Apocalypse on the front. The title is engraved. You can feel the title. And with this Steelbook, they have the little outlining like all the other Steelbooks I have. X-Men, they don't have this, but this is the only one that does. And that's kind of weird. But they go with the design on the back. This is the side. This is the spine. It's a pretty decent looking Steelbook. I just picked it up because I had the last couple ones on Steelbook. Like, I might as well pick this one as well. So yeah, X-Men Apocalypse. X-Men Days of Future Past. This is, I think it's a different looking Steelbook than the other ones. It also came with a little fan art booklet or something like that. But yeah, this is a pretty decent looking Steelbook as well. I got kind of one of those, like the spine is in the spine. It's kind of like one of those split in the creases. It goes in like this. So yeah, it's a pretty decent looking Steelbook. I like the back of it. Probably this is my favorite back of this all the X-Men Steelbooks. In the front you got Wolverine and Mystique. So yeah, this is, like I said, I picked this up at City Game Exchange. It was pretty cheap. I'm like, and I have the Rogue cut as well. So yeah, X-Men Days of Future Past. X2. I don't have any of the other X-Men's on Blu-ray on Steelbook, but I have this one. I have X2, and also I have X-Men, the first one as well. I have the 2 X-Men films. Here go the back. Still have the little. It got water damage, so that's why it looks like this. So I still have the back on this. They kind of like stickered it on there. So yeah. At the bottom here, my basement got flooded and they got water damage because they were sitting on the floor. So yeah, but here goes Steelbooks. Like I said, they're matte finished. They're pretty decent looking Steelbooks. I like the covers of them. So yeah, X-Men, X2, and X-Men. You have Van Helsing. I think I picked this up like for $5 at City Game Exchange. Like I said, I just picked it up because I figured I need to own it in my collection. It comes with the DVD and the Blu-ray as well. It's nothing special inside. They was doing a little run of these little comic book Steelbooks. I don't know what other movies have. I think I have 2 other ones in my collection that's just like this as well. So yeah, Van Helsing. Top Gun, the 30th anniversary. Yeah, the 30th anniversary, starring Tom Cruise. I picked this up because I don't know. I like the Steelbook. This is one of my favorite Tom Cruise movies as well. But yeah, I like the way the cover looks. I like the back of it, showing the 2 the jets on the back of it. So yeah, Top Gun. Thor Ragnarok. This is not this is a okay looking steelbook. I picked it up because I have some of the other Marvel steelbooks. Like I might as well just keep buying the steelbooks when they come out. I want to get the Ant-Man and Wasp one, but I think it already came out, so I might have missed it. So yeah, Thor Ragnarok, Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I think I only have 2 Star Wars steelbooks. I think I need to start buying the steelbooks because I really do like them. But I also like the digibooks as well. But this is the steelbook for The Force Awakens. You have Kylo Ren on the back, and you have Captain Phasma on the back. Well, you have Kylo Ren in the front and Captain Phasma on the back. Here go the side, the spine. Just a simple looking spine. I like the way that the title is embossed. You can feel the title, and yeah, it's a pretty nice looking steelbook. And I had to pick it up when it came out. I think I picked it up when it first came out as well. So yeah, Star Wars: The Force Awakens, Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. These are just the only prequel I have on Blu-ray. I probably would not own the other 2 on Blu-ray unless someone bought them for me. That would be nice. But I picked this up because this is my favorite of the prequel trilogy. But overall, I'm not gonna buy the other ones. But this is a pretty decent one. They got General Grievous on the front of it. The title was embossed as well, and I love the back of it. The back is probably my favorite part of Steelbook. This should have been the front. I think for the Steelbook, I think they were just putting the one face on all the Steelbooks. So yeah, Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Out of the Shadows. This is the sequel to the Michael Bay one. I don't know what made me pick this up. I have not seen this movie either, so I'm not really gonna talk about this much because I don't know why I picked this movie up. It's another random steelbook that I have in my collection I just picked up randomly. So yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Out of the Shadows. We have Straight Outta Compton. Shout out to my dude Austin because he picked this up, and I kind of switched him for the regular version. I said I need that steelbook, bro. So he helped me out and switched me and gave me the steelbook, and I gave him my copy. So yeah, shout out to him for that. I love him for that. But I love this steelbook. I love the back of it. You got the whole crew. I love that on the front of it. You probably guys can't see it, but on the front of it, it doesn't say the names. It said the actual characters that's in the movie, like DJ Yella, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube. It says them on the top and not the actors. I pretty like that as well. So yeah, Straight Outta Compton. Spectre. I think this is the 4th James Bond film of the new ones, of Daniel Craig ones. Like I said, I haven't seen this either. I don't know why I picked this steelbook up. I like the way the middle of it, the gun, the bullet from the bullet is actually embossed. You can feel the inside of the bullet being shot on both sides though. It's like shot clear through on both sides. I like that. That's what made me pick it up. It's just a clear black case. So yeah, Spectre. I have Scarface. This is another one of those little comic book like steelbooks. I picked this up for real cheap at City Gaming. I think it was like $5. I'm like, yeah, I have to get it because I don't have Scarface on Blu-ray yet, and it's a steelbook. So I go ahead and picked it up. But I do like the newer version they have of the steelbook of this now, where it has this exact same pose, but it's not like this. It's like black and red. I like that steelbook better, but I got this for really cheap, so I couldn't pass it up. So yeah, Scarface. Rogue One. I lied. I have 3 Star Wars steelbooks. We have Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. This steelbook is okay. You got stormtroopers on the back, and you got some other troopers on the front. It doesn't really tell you that much about the story, but you also have the Death Star outlining the back of it as well. I do like that. The title is embossed as well. You can feel the title. It's engraved in the case. I like that as well. So yeah, Rogue One. Ready Player One. The steelbook that was exclusive to Best Buy. I really love this movie. This is one of my favorite movies of the year. I really wish more people would talk about it. Steven Spielberg directed the hell out of this movie. Shout out to all the actors. They did an amazing job as well. And I really love this movie. I love the steelbook as well. They released the original Blu-ray in the 4K. I ended up picking up the original. Probably not enough money to buy the 4K version, even though I really wanted to. But I picked this up, and it's pretty decent looking steelbook. It's a matte finish. This is the front and the back, basically switching off from the real world and the Oasis. I love this steelbook, and I really love this movie as well. It's Ready Player One. A Quiet Place, another Best Buy exclusive. I really loved this movie the second time I saw it. It's a really creepy, eerie movie, and shout out to John Krasinski. He did an amazing job for his directorial debut. We're doing a film like this without no sound and barely any dialogue and still delivering a creepy, eerie film. You did a good job, sir, and everyone should check out this movie, and that's A Quiet Place. Now You See Me Too. I have not seen any of these movies. I've seen a little bit of the first one. I haven't seen this one. I don't know what made me pick this up. It was a decent looking steelbook. It's basically like, it's kind of like a card thing. I'm a big fan of magic, so it's kind of made me want to watch these movies. I like the cast they have, and also they got Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe. That's one reason what made me really pick this movie up. So yeah, Now You See Me. The Mummy. This is another one of those comic book steelbook things. I don't know if they have other Mummy steelbooks, but I just picked this up because I think it was another $5 joint I picked up at City Game Exchange. And I couldn't pass it up. I have this one in the Mummy Returns, but I don't have the third one. So yeah, I picked this up, and yeah. The Mummy. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. And I absolutely love this film. Shout out to the Mission Impossible franchise for just keep getting better and better and better and better. Like, this is the one film franchise next to, like, what you say, Fast and the Furious, where these movies are just getting better and better within how long the series has been going. Like, you would expect the first movie to be great and then the last one to be suck, but no. These movies are just getting better and better and better and better. And shout out to Tom Cruise because you're doing an amazing job, sir. This is the front and this is the back, the scene of him hanging off the side of the plane. And this is obviously the motorcycle chase in the middle of the scene, in the middle of the film. So yeah, this is a pretty nice looking steelbook. The inside is pretty decent as well, just showing certain scenes from the movie. So yeah, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Maze Runner, The Scorch Trials. This is another random steelbook I just picked up because I was at Best Buy one day and I just picked it up. I did pick it up when it first came out though because I was a big fan of the first one and I wanted to see this one. So I picked it up, and yeah, this is the steelbook. It's a pretty kind of basic looking steelbook, just a little logo on the front of it and showing the title. Nothing on the back and nothing inside as well. It's just showing some logos. But yeah, The Maze Runner, The Scorch Trials. Logan, the 4K steelbook. This is an amazing looking steelbook. I love the design of the cover. Also, like when you flip it open, basically this is the whole image. The inside, it just shows Logan with his claws. I love the steelbook. I had to pick it up. Another X-Men joint, basically. So yeah, Logan. Law Abiding Citizen, another random steelbook that I have in my collection. I think I picked it up for City Game Exchange for $5 as well. I couldn't pass it up because it's a steelbook, and it was only $5. I'm not gonna pass a steelbook for $5. I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, Law Abiding Citizen. Stephen King's It, baby. Well, it's not Stephen King. It's just called It. The theatrical release that came out last year. One of my favorite horror films of all time. I love the design of this steelbook. This is also a 4K. It's a nice matte finish. The back shows the boat, the infamous Georgie boat. I love the way Pennywise looked in this picture as well. I think this is like one of the first images they kind of showed of Pennywise. And also the front is basically the inside of the iconic scene of Georgie putting his hand inside of the sewer. I love this steelbook. They also released some new slip covers, and they also got a steelbook for the original It, and I really did want to get that, but I think it's only at FYE they have that. So I probably won't be picking that up, but I'm really glad I had this one. I was desperate to get this one, or I wanted the Target exclusive with the linear cover, but I think I got the better deal with the steelbook because I really do like the way the steelbook looks. So yeah, Stephen King's It. Hunger Games Part 2. I think this is the only Hunger Games steelbook I have in my collection. I don't know what made me pick this up as well. I think I was just at Best Buy and I said, oh, the steelbook is there. I think it was pretty cheap too. So I picked it up. I said, oh, might as well get it. I like the back of it. Basically, it's the Mockingjay symbol. It's a pretty decent looking steelbook. I love the way Katniss looks on the front of it. I love the way Peter looks on the front of it. But yeah, Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Part 2. Hercules, starting at the Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Another random steelbook that I picked up. I think it was only like $7.80. I think I picked it up in one of the Blu-ray bins at Walmart. I think it was only like $7.88. another Steelbook that's under $10, I was not going to pass it up. And I didn't have it in my collection anyway. So I said, I might as well just get it. I like the way the rock looks on the front of it. It's a nice little glossy finish. The back is basically just showing the knights that's following him. The inside, it just shows another scene from the film. I didn't see this movie yet, but I'm really hearing it's pretty good. So yeah, that's one reason why I picked it up. Shout out to my dude John. He told me I should get it. So yeah, Hercules. Furious 7. I think this is the only Fast and Furious film I have on Blu-ray. I think I did pick this up when it first came out. What a great movie. Then the Paul Walker send-off was amazing. I love the design of the Steelbook. You got the whole cast in the front looking out, and you got the back. You got the number 7 with the car jumping out. But except I wish it wouldn't have been the car. They shouldn't just have the 7 on the back, because they have the same car on the front of it. So it's kind of stupid that they put both scenes of the car in the back and the front. But it's a pretty decent looking Steelbook. I love the glossy finish. The inside, I don't think there's anything inside. No, it's nothing inside, but it's a decent looking Steelbook, and that's Furious 7. Doctor Strange. I love the way this Steelbook looks. They have also I think they have another version. I think I just bought the regular Blu-ray, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. They also have like a 3D Blu-ray one that they released, but this is obviously the Eye of Agamotto. This is obviously holding the Time Stone inside. This is where the Time Stone is. This is like the book that's holding all the stuff that that Doctor Strange learns. So yeah, I love the way the Steelbook looks. It's probably one of the most decent ones they've made out of all the Marvel films. It's pretty interesting, so that's why I picked it up, and that is Doctor Strange. Deadpool 2. You guys know I recently picked this up. I did a Blu-ray unboxing of this as well. The design is basically like a drawing of Deadpool, Cable, and Domino, and also the back of it is Juggernaut and whatever the fire dude name is. I heard his name is terrible. I know his name is terrible in the movie, but they also give you like a special slip cover type thing to cover the Steelbook. That's pretty different. A lot of movies don't. A lot of Steelbooks don't do that. They don't give you like a cover to slip over it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to keep this intact because it's kind of cheap. So yeah, Deadpool 2. I also have the first Deadpool. This is the first Steelbook release they ever released when the movie came out. And I remember when I was trying to buy this, the Best Buy I went to at first didn't have any, so I had to literally call another Best Buy and tell them, did you guys have any? They said, yes, we only got a certain limited release. And I asked them, can they hold them for me? They said, no, they can't. It's first come, first serve. So I remember rushing to Best Buy on the other side of town from the one I went to just to pick this up, and thank God I found it. But they released a new one that's better than this one. So that's what made me a little upset that I bought it, because the one they released, the new one when they released, is better than this Steelbook. So, I mean, I guess the nostalgic of it because this is the very first one, that's why, but I like the newer one that released better. But that's my little story, and this is Deadpool. Christine, another little, I guess it's like the pop art edition of the Steelbook. It just shows the image of the car, and basically like kind of like a little thing on the bottom of it as well. Got the little art sign on the back of it. It's a basic looking Steelbook, but I had to pick it up because I love Christine. I love this movie. And yeah, Christine. I have Captain America Civil War. Now this is one of my favorite Steelbooks in my collection because of the design, but that's not even the best part. Look at the back of this beauty. You got the famous scene of Iron Man and Captain America facing off. It's an amazing image. When they first showed the scene in the movie, I almost lost my mind. But I love the front of it as well. You got the colliding of each symbol. You can also feel it's embossed as well. So yeah, this is like one of my favorite Steelbooks. I had to get this Steelbook. When they announced it, I had no choice but to get this. I ran to Best Buy to get this Steelbook. So yeah, Captain America Civil War. The Bourne collection with all 4 movies, including Bourne Legacy. Also I have Jason Bourne, but that's a separate one. It's not in the Steelbook collection. I do like the Steelbook, but it doesn't come with any digital code. That's the only bad thing about it. But it's just basically just showing the front and the back of Matt Damon. That's just basically the image. So yeah, the Bourne Identity Collection. Black Panther, the 4K Steelbook. This is like another one of my favorite Steelbooks because of the image. I love the design of it, and I love the front of it. I love the matte finish of it. I love the spine, and just this movie was freaking fantastic. If you didn't like Black Panther, I don't know what's wrong with you. So yeah, Black Panther. Next on my Steelbook collection, and that is Batman vs Superman. I love this cover because you can literally flip it either way, and it's like the front of the cover. The only problem is the spine just doesn't work if you flip it. This is actually the front of it. And I remember when they was releasing this, I was really thought it was only one cover or the other, but when I bought it, I ended up seeing that Superman's on the back of it. So I said, oh, okay, so it's like it didn't matter which one I picked up, but I ended up getting the Batman one. And yeah, so I really like this Steelbook as well. Inside, they basically just have the symbols of each characters as well. I like the Steelbook as well. I also have the Digibook too. I ended up buying 2 copies of this movie because this is kind of one of those movies we would never forget for real, just because of the controversy, the lead up to it, and just yeah, Ben Affleck's Batman was amazing. So yeah, Batman vs Superman. Avengers Infinity War. I had to get this Steelbook, and also I had to get the Digibook, and I got the regular Blu-ray. I went ham on this particular title. I wanted to buy all iterations of this movie. I ended up almost buying the DVD as well, but I said, nah, I ain't gonna buy the DVD because I don't need the DVD. But I love this Steelbook. I wish this was engraved in the Steelbook. I wish the stones was engraved, at least. I wish they popped out, but they don't. It's just showing Thanos with the gauntlet, and you also got the A on the back as well, showing the Avengers symbol over the little earth or whatever. I do love this. I love the color of the blue. I love the way the spine looked going over the whole thing as well. So yeah, Avengers Infinity War. Have Avengers Age of Ultron. This is the first Steelbook they released. They released like 2 copies where you can get Vision or Ultron in the back. I ended up getting the Vision one. I wish I would have got the Ultron one, but I ended up getting the Vision one. I'm not mad about that. It just shows the A on the front and Vision on the back. The inside, it has all the Avengers, just picture of the Avengers going over to the side. I really don't want to take out the disc or do anything like that. But yeah, this is the way it looks on the side. It's the front, it's the back. I really do like the Steelbook, but I like the newer one they released. I'm so upset I don't really buy these movies, but I might end up doing it anyway. But Avengers Age of Ultron. Last Steelbook that I own in my collection, that is American Werewolf in London. I picked this up, I think it was like $5 as well at City Games. I think I got it for real cheap. And this is one of my favorite horror movies. The transformation of the werewolf is just incredible. It's one of the most creepiest scenes I ever seen. And yeah, I really do love this movie. It's just the basic look of Steelbook, just a matte finish. I like the newer one. They just released another new Steelbook of this movie, and I'm so upset. But I already own it, but that's okay. And that is American Werewolf in London. Alright, that completes my Steelbook collection. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please slap that like button. Please subscribe for more. More collection videos will be coming in the future. This is my first one out of all the ones I'm going to be doing within the next couple weeks. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please slap that like button. Please subscribe for more. Let me know if you want, if you like any of these Steelbooks that I have in my collection in the comment section below. And I'm honest with you guys. Peace.